sweaty and hot, but I am heading to Ren Fair. I'm not running late, you're running late.
Arg! Yo-ho! And all those pirate things. Earlier this month, I went to the Colorado Renaissance Festival during Pirate Weekend with Kat and Parker.
So cute. It's pirate weekend, and so we're dressed like pirates, and we're here. We are. We made it. Okay, we kind of do look like the Powerpuff Girls right now.
And we had so much fun. We wandered around, ran into friends, got drinks, and took lots of pictures and video, and watched some really great shows.
You're here in Colorado.
I'm here. Hi. We're at a Not a Magic event.
Yes.
Yeah.
Different kind of magic event. Different kind of magic.
Yeah. Still casting spells. Yeah.
Yes.
And we ran into it just by accident. We had no idea the other person. Yeah.
No planning.
True.
No planning.
I'm like too tall for your body. I mean,
Transforming into a pirate for the weekend made me think about pirate commander decks. Which brings us to now, where I'm making a pirate-themed commander deck. My initial thought was that I wanted a 5-color pirate deck, and that this might be the moment to make a 5-color Sisay legendary pirate deck. But many of the pirates I wanted to include were non-legendary, and I decided to go another direction. I considered a few different commander options. First, the one that was recommended to me the most, which was Admiral Beckett Brass. She's pretty solid, but not the most surprising choice. Both Malcolm Dargo and Malcolm Breeches are combo-based decks, and while that sounds like fun, that's not exactly the direction I want to go with this. Marquesa the Black Rose is not a pirate herself, but she does so many piratey things, I considered her as well. But then, I was looking at the new Sliver Precon deck from Commander Masters, and the alternate commander, Rukarumel, Biologist, caught my eye. She's a human wizard that says, as Rukarumel, Biologist, enters the battlefield, choose a creature type. Slivers you control and non-token creatures you control are the chosen type in addition to their other creature types. The same is true for creature spells you control and creature cards you own that aren't on the battlefield. You can also pay 3 colorless mana and tap her to create a 1/1 colorless Sliver creature token. And while all that makes sense for Slivers, and I can see where they were going with it, I realized that it would also make sense for pirates! As she enters the battlefield, we would choose pirates. And that means that I don't even have to feel bad about putting some other creatures that support stealing everyone's stuff in the deck, because Rukarumel can make them pirates. Rukarumel is perfect. We're going with a modified version of my initial idea and making 5-color pirates. When you think of pirates, there's probably a few different things you think of. Pirates of the Caribbean, Captain Hook, theft, or the song I'm a Pirate by the K-pop group Everglow. I personally think of all these things. Pirates are known for stealing and looking for treasure. So in this deck, I'm going to lean into the stealing aspect of pirates as well as a treasure sub-theme. The goal of this deck is to act like a pirate and steal everyone's stuff, consensually after a solid Rule 0 conversation. So I really leaned into pirates and cards that let me steal opponents' cards. I also want to have some sack outlets so I can sacrifice the stuff I steal rather than give them back to my opponents. This is an incredibly creature-heavy deck, with 43 creatures, including our commander. There are 19 total pirates in the deck. I also included cards like a Fallen Shinobi, a ninja pirate, Hellkite Tyrant, a dragon pirate, and a Tali Primal Storm, an Elder Dinosaur pirate. I'm just gonna steal all of the things. I'm also going to get all of the treasure, as a good pirate would, with Old Gnawbone, another dragon pirate, and Dockside Extortionist, a goblin pirate. Next up, our instants and sorceries. While this is going to be primarily a creature deck, interaction will be super important. Whenever you're playing a particularly mean deck, I think it's important to remember that people are going to target you and want to interact with you. Our opponents probably do not want us taking their things. We're going to need to have some interaction of our own to counter this. I included 4 counter spells as well as some other interactions such as Deflecting Swat. In addition to a bunch of mana rocks, pirates would definitely have mana artifacts and treasures and utility artifacts. I also put in both Ashnod's and Phyrexian Altar so we can sacrifice the stuff we steal from our opponents as needed, as well as Swiftfoot Boots to make our pirates faster. And hexproof and the stuff. I I wanted to have a few ways to make creatures unblockable, so I put in Rogue's Passage and Sword Coast Sailor. Overall, I think this is a wildly mean, wildly fun pirate deck. See the link in the description for the full list, and then let me know what you think.
It was so much fun. We're heading out.
Thank you so much for watching. I had a blast at Pirate Day at the Colorado Renaissance Festival and just as much fun putting this deck together. If you want to build another commander deck with me, check out my Shadowfax deck building video right here.